Hey friend, can I ask you to pause for just a moment? Not to scroll, not to rush, but just to be here, right now. I want you to picture something that's hard to imagine. A kind of pain that doesn't just hurt, it deforms. That was the reality Jesus faced. His body wasn't just bruised, it was ripped open. His ribs were showing. His spine was exposed, flesh torn, muscles dangling. They ripped out his beard. They stripped him naked, and they beat him until he didn't even look human anymore. Why? Why would anyone go through that? Now, let me ask you, have you ever pushed your body to its absolute limit? Maybe at the gym, maybe on a long hike, maybe in a moment of survival. Now imagine carrying a rough wooden cross 200, maybe 300 pounds on those torn shoulders. Blood everywhere. Muscles failing, no strength left. And yet, he walked, he climbed, step after painful step. That's not just divine strength. That's human strength willing to endure the impossible, not because he had to, but because he chose to. But the worst was still ahead. Iron nails thick, brutal work driven through his hands and his feet, right through the nerves. The pain, it was like lightning exploding in his limbs. But even that wasn't the end. Because as he hung there, struggling to breathe, he had to push himself up just to take in air, each time scraping his shredded back against the raw, splintered wood. Can you imagine that? This wasn't a quick death. It was hours of suffocating pain, physical, emotional, spiritual, complete torment. And yet, he stayed. He didn't call the angels. He didn't end the suffering. He stayed. Why? Because he saw you. He saw every lie you've told, every night you've cried, every sin you're ashamed of, every time you thought God couldn't possibly love me now. And he whispered, I still want you. He didn't die for perfect people. He died for the broken, for the lost, for the ones who feel like they've run too far, for the ones who don't even believe they deserve a second chance. So now, I have to ask you, what will you do with that kind of love? Will you ignore it? Pretend it never happened? Keep running? Or will you finally stop and surrender? Because he's still waiting, still loving, still reaching for you, right here, right now. And friend, his love is still enough.